striking aviation workers who disrupted operations in the country's airport on Tuesday have threatened to totally shut the airspace next Wednesday if the government fails to grant their request. The workers who had embarked on a two-day morning strike since Monday were chanting solidarity songs at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in the presence of heavy security personnel. One of the unionists, Comrade Abdurarak Sadu, expressed disappointment that nothing has been done to ensure that the conditions of services were implemented in the last 8 years. He also criticized the aviation minister for wanting to pull down offices of agencies and parastatals in Lagos State. According to him, the minister wants to turn his policy into law and lord it over the industry. Exclusively speaking with newsmen, the Secretary General of NUATE, Ocheme Abba, disclosed that the union had given the government until Friday to respond to their demands, after which they would meet and agree on the next line of action. He noted that the union was prepared to go all the way to ensure that their demands were met, as they had exhausted all other options. The first vice president of NUATE, who is also the union's women's leader, Lucy Ukmen, told correspondents that the unions were considering a full shutdown of schools across the country as they continue to demand better working conditions. According to her, the unions are assessing the situation and would take the necessary steps if the government fails to respond to their demands. Meanwhile, the spokesperson for the airline operators of Nigeria, Obiora Okonkwo, noted that the strikes by aviation workers have had an adverse impact on airline operations and their customers. The strike, which began on Monday, had caused significant disruption to air travel as airlines were forced to cancel and reschedule flights. As a result of the ongoing industrial action by aviation unions in Lagos, Nigeria, offices of the agencies of the Ministry of Aviation, including the Nigeria Airspace Management Agency, Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, and the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority, have been locked down. Last week, aviation workers issued a two-day warning strike notice signed by the Secretaries General of 5 unions. The unions threatened to withdraw their services over the refusal of the federal government to release their reviewed condition of service negotiated over 7 years ago. Other grievances include the non-implementation of the national minimum wage consequential adjustment and arrears for workers of the Nigeria Meteorological Agency since 2019. The Minister of Interior, Rauf Aribeshola, has launched a 5-year strategic plan to drive the country's internal security. Aribeshola stated this in his remarks on Tuesday at the launch of the 5-year strategic plan of the Ministry and its services board in Abuja. Aribeshola noted that the plan would capitalize on the ministry's strength and position to significantly impact the critical issues bordering Nigeria's internal security. He added that available records and information had shown that the Ministry of Interior had operated without a strategic plan, noting that the required system to drive the internal security has been absent, hence the current level of gaps in security management in the country. However, the view was done by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Interior, Shayu Belgore.
Nigerian superstar Tiwa Savage has confirmed that her house was attacked by thieves. Celebrities all over the world are exposed to the risk of burglary and robbery attempts. There has been news of the homes of celebrities being burgled in a bid to cut away their expensive possessions. And Nigerian singer Tiwa Savage is the latest Nigerian musician to be at the receiving end of this criminal act. On April 14, 2023, Tiwa Savage confirmed via her Instagram account that her residential home was breached by thieves. In the press release, it was confirmed that Ms. Tiwa Savage and her family are safe, while some of the individuals responsible were apprehended and are being held for further investigation at the Alagbon police station, Ikoyi. Internet Internet is drooling over an adorable video collage of Nollywood actress Biola Bayo and her newborn son. The Yoruba movie star, who seems to be holding the naming ceremony of her newborn, yesterday had shared a video collage of her and her newborn. The video also captured the new mom in all smiles as she showed off her dance steps. Sharing the video online, Biola Bayo expressed appreciation to God for a bundle of joy. Taking to her comment section, several celebrities left their heartwarming messages for the proud mom. Solomon Broshi, a self-described life coach, has offered his opinion on the contentious issue of whether a man's wife should be considered a member of his family. This is a response to the hot topic surrounding Moroccan footballer Akraf Hakimi, whose wife, Aiba Abok, filed for divorce and requested for half of his property but got nothing because his properties were in his mother's name. According to the life coach, there was no purpose in marrying a woman if you could not trust her with your wealth, because involving your mother with your finances was strange. The PSG and Morocco right back was charged with rape by the French authorities after he was accused by a girlfriend in March this year, per reports. Hakimi's wife, Haiba Abouk, filed for divorce and asked for his assets to be divided in court. However, it was discovered in court that the footballer had put all his fortune in his mother's name, Saida Mo.